All right, so here we go. Game number 2 in the best of 3 featuring NinjaHood versus Third String for Chair League Season 4 week number 6 Pro Division on Warhead Junction. First ban and first pick going over to Third String. I would love to see TLV today, but it looks like I'm going to see it just not the way I had hoped. Third String banning out TLV, saying, nope, we're not playing it and you're not having it. So pick something else. Which, actually, I kind of support. As much as I want to cast TLV, if you don't want to deal with it, or if you're first pick, first ban, and you're not going to run it, it makes sense. And the ETC ban coming out from NinjaHood saying, nope, no global tank for you. You can keep your mosh and you can keep your stage dive. We're having none of it. So, is Third String going to give anything away in this first pick? Or are they just going to go safe and take a Malfurion, a Rhaegar, a Vala, even a KT? All right. Falstad it is. The reign of the globals has begun. A little surprised Dahaka didn't get banned over ETC, but maybe NinjaHood knows something I don't. I have not scouted either of these teams. So other than the one game I cast NinjaHood in Helix Gamers League, I am not that familiar with them. So, but maybe Third String knows something I don't. That's always a possibility. And maybe not, because there is the Dahaka and a Malfurion pick. So Dahaka is actually a really strong tank right now. Obviously, Malfurion is a great healer. And Dahaka gives you that global to combat Falstad. I love that pick. I'm just going to throw this out there. Zagara was used very successfully a couple of games this week in Chair League. Global, solo laner. Zagara may not be a bad pick here either. Maybe not this early. Obviously, Zagara is not highly contested right now. But I would not mind seeing a Zagara this game from either team. But Third String taking their time, really thinking about this last pick. Brightwing maybe, if they're going for another global. Medivh even for the fly around and Scouty Scout. All right, another Muradin tank pick. Like last game, Muradin's pretty tanky. And Thrall. So we have a Thrall and a Falstad, which could give you 2 solo laners if you so desire. Interesting. Thrall can team fight as well, so can Falstad. Just typically those are solo. And NinjaHood is saying, nope, we don't want to see a Lucio. You haven't picked a healer yet. And Lucio on this map with the speed, so strong. Dayuni in chat, I want Samuro Abathur. That is crazy good if you know how to play it. I believe I casted a game with TNG running that exact comp, and it was excellent. So, yes, Samuro Abathur. We're just going to start calling that Samather, because if you run the two of them together, it is great on this map. Samather is a strong thing. But we're not going to see that either, because Third String doesn't want me to see any of the specialists I'm looking for here. Third String, why? Feels bad, man. No Abathur, no Vikings. I mean, I might have to question these guys after game and say, why? Why would you ruin all of our viewers' nights by banning 2 of the more interesting specialists that you don't see anywhere but work great on Warhead Junction? It's cool, though. It's cool. You got to play your game. Clearly, in Chair League, you're here to win. I'm not complaining. Just sad that we don't get to see Samather. All right. Medivh and Jaina. 2 solid picks. Medivh obviously going to save you from getting blown up. Jaina going to help your team do some blowing up with the Dahaka, and they have room for one last flex damage pick here. So we could even see the Zagara, like I said. I'm not sure you'd want a Zagara into Thrall, though. Not sure that's something you want to put yourself into. 2 more picks on the side of third string for these last 2. Definitely need a healer. Rhaegar's still available. He's not bad. Vala Oriel. Okay. This might work out great or might not. I'm not sure Oriel's going to have enough energy. Hopefully she is. Right? Hopefully the energy feed is nonstop. Vala will definitely contribute to that, but if Vala's dead, Thrall does okay, Falstad does okay, Murden does meh, but Vala's going to really carry the energy for Ariel here. We'll have to see how that works out for her. NinjaHood taking their time with this last pick. Okay. Arthas could do well here. Obviously, he is anti-AA even currently with the way he's set up, let alone the way he is on the PTR right now. So this could work out well for NinjaHood. They could also struggle here. Dahaka's probably going to be the solo laner. Arthas isn't a straight up tank. He's more bruisery, but we'll have to see how that goes. So, with that said, we are going to go ahead and jump into the game. We have for the red team, third string. We have Ben's Bear on the Thrall, Chaos Bear on the Muradin, Zygo on the Oriel, Picante on the Vala, and Meg on the Falstad. And for the blue team, NinjaHood, we have Mr. Popo on the Jaina, Oyama on the Malfurion, Tyrander on the Dahaka, Spartan on the Arthas, and PLK36 on the Medivh. Let us see how this goes. My friends, this should be a great game. This could be the final game. If third string does a great job, they could end up ahead and win 2-0. If NinjaHood takes it back, we could be going to a game 3 on what map? Only time will tell. Let's
10 seconds.
See how this works.
4, 3, 2, 1. Localized combat now beginning.
Dahaka burrowing almost immediately up to grab eyeball for the NinjaHood guys. And everybody's going to kind of position around here. Might even see a real engage. Nope, we're going to stick to Pokey Pokey. Back off, and Dahaka makes his way top lane, where he will solo. And it looks like Arthas is going bottom lane, where he will solo. So we will have an all squishy team in the mid lane, doing what they can do to keep everybody pushed back. It looks like Malfurion. Oh, nope. We might be seeing a rotation. No. Alright, so we're definitely doing the double 1-and-1 in each lane. A lot of damage coming out onto Jaina, and with Medivh trying to get the eye, that may actually be Jaina's death, but no, she does barely escape and taps the well. Top lane, we have Dahaka Falstad. I am hoping Dahaka wins this, but depending on the quality of the Falstad player, that might not be the case. Arthas is probably losing to Thrall. I think I'm going to pick Thrall in that battle all day. Medivh going back up top to grab that eyeball again and keep it in NinjaHood's control while both teams just kind of clear waves and do the objectives not up things on Warhead Junction. But we do have some Warhead spawning. And it looks like the majority of both teams might be going to the bottom Warhead, where Thrall continues to beat on Arthas and say, yo, this is my lane, maybe you should leave. Alright, so it does look like Arthas might die here to Thrall and Muradin. No, Muradin's going to go down instead. Maybe Muradin. Nope, Muradin escaped. by the skin of his teeth with about 200 health left. However, he's Murden, so now he is healing at an increased rate. We do have Vala grabbing the Warhead top, and we have Dahaka grabbing, or I'm sorry, bottom and using it bottom immediately. We have Dahaka grabbing the Warhead and using it immediately top lane. But Vala's really low, and Thrall is going down for his troubles. So we do have NinjaHood getting that first kill. And both teams have expended their Warheads and are back to the we're going to lane phase. Neither team wants to give up vision on this map, which absolutely makes sense since the map is so large. But the constant back and forth means there's always an advantage for one team over the other if you can take advantage of it. We do have Arthas getting really low, which is going to allow Ariel and Vala to push in on this bottom lane, possibly taking more than just the well, but it looks like they're going to back out after taking the well. Thrall has started the closer fireback camp for third string, and Jaina and Malfurion just finished the fireback camp for NinjaHood. So both teams have pulled both camps. But this rotation around could spell the death of somebody on third string. NinjaHood with a very, very powerful rotation. But Ariel sitting at full energy almost constantly. And Arthas is going to go down. Third string getting one kill, possibly two. And there's the second kill. And that's going to give them 7 before NinjaHood. So looks like nothing out of the ordinary. Most of the talents are pretty straightforward. 7 now has arrived for NinjaHood. No talents have picked because we do have a pause in the game. Going to wait for a minute and see if that gets cleared up right away. Otherwise, we may be waiting a little bit. I did not see any disconnects, but that does not necessarily mean anything. So while we wait for that, let's see. All right, does look like that's cleared up already. Just waiting for the countdown. All right, here we go. Back into the game. Vala having a quick DC there, but is back in the game, and it does look like third string is going to pick up, yep, Malfurion and this bottom fort, giving them a full level lead, probably a level and a half when this fort goes down. Yep, level and a half. Muradin is just soaking middle against Malfurion, or Medivh rather, so just going to keep grabbing XP. Falstead, Dahaka going back and forth, neither one really getting a significant advantage, and boss is started for third string. That's, I mean, with Thrall and Vala down here, yeah, you can probably take this with Ariel healing. Medivh scouting it out though. Muradin already down there trying to zone a little bit. If they don't finish it soon, this could be a disaster. Medivh jumping in to try and stop them from getting the cap, but that's going to cost him his life. And oh, Arthas going down for the same reason. Dahaka getting kind of low, but a lot of damage from the Jaina going out. But that's going to be the boss going over to third string. Muradin getting really low here, but barely escaping with about 100 hit points. So neither team has 10. Warheads are out. The red team currently, third string currently sitting with 1 warhead in hand on the Falstad, who's going to pop it mid lane. Vala picking up the bottom nuke. Ariel picking up the mid nuke, and we're going to have a fight over the top nuke that is remaining. I do expect, yep, Medivh to drop down and try to interrupt that Thrall grabbing it. Just like that. Vala going bottom lane. Yep, there goes the nuke on the keep wall. Muradin taking a lot of damage, though, is able to dwarf toss away. Portal coming up to try to cause him problems. And there come the 10s. Muradin might still go down, though, taking a ton of damage, yes. So we do have the laser beam from Falstad, Hinchland Blast. Yep, everything I would expect. The only one that kind of shocked me was Hinchland Blast and Thrall going Sunder. But with all that said, I think third string came out ahead. They did lose the opportunity to get one nuke. They did lose one hero, but they got to keep in the bottom lane. That's a huge push between Vala and that boss, and that could change the scope of this game. However, Thrall taking a ton of damage is able to sunder and make way his escape. Does look like he's going to continue going out. Nope. Ran into a wild Dahaka. That is probably a dead Thrall there, yes. Now, Ariel, in her haste to help save him, actually put herself in a bad spot as well, but is able to escape. Falstad and Vala up top too. And Jaina's starting boss. This could be not so good for NinjaHood. Obviously, all of third string knows this is going down. Was able to get up there. The Haka dragging in a nice ley line seal. It's going to grab 2 men. And the nuke coming out for damage. Ooh, this could be bad for Muradin. Yes, that is a dead Muradin. Remember, folks, Ring of Frost and nukes don't mix. If you get that, you gonna die. But everybody is popping everything, looking to get some kills here. And while there's a lot of damage going out on both teams, it does look like Muradin, that original kill against Muradin, is going to be the only loss in that little skirmish. Talents up so everybody can take a look at that. Syndragosa. Interesting choice by Arthas. I like it, personally. Everything else looks pretty straightforward. Obviously, we have Jaina going machine gun build and looking to just pump out those Qs like crazy. Vala trying to go in on Arthas. I'm not sure you want to one-on-one the Lich King, but to each his own. Vala looking to put in some damage, getting rooted in place, while the rest of her team throws out some distractionary damage. We do have a nice little 5v5 shaping up here in the top lane, while 5v4 Dahaka bottom lane trying to clear out all of those catapults on the bottom lane for third string. And Warheads are spawning again. So Vala has rotated mid lane. Looks like she's going to go ahead and clear up some of that mid lane and maybe get that Warhead as it pops. We do have a little skirmish getting together, and Arthur's taking a ton of damage, but Leyline Seal catching 2 and saving, followed by a 3-man Ring of Frost by Jaina. Solid Ring of Frost there, but Falstad's laser coming out, and that might be a dead Arthas. No, Arthas able to use Medivh's portal to escape. Dahaka burrowing up to try and cause some chaos, and everybody is literally trying to kill everything, but Oriel's gonna be the first death there, followed by an Arthas kill. And Vala not content, still looking to throw some damage down here. Muradin jumping deep and almost dying with only 200 health. He is going to go down, leaving just Thrall, Falstad, and Vala still alive. I think Thrall is going to die here. Yep, that's a dead Thrall. And we do have both Falstad and Vala escaping, while NinjaHood picks up another nuke. This is actually a good turnaround for NinjaHood. 13's on both sides. NinjaHood pushing forward, looking to take this fort possibly. I actually would have not minded them taking boss there, but nope. Looks like they're going to be and refresh. And in other boss news, we do already have third string on it, with a lot of NinjaHood coming down. We're going to have a 5-on-4. Nope. It looks like the boys and girls from third string are going to back out. Medivh scouting it out, flying over them, letting them know where everybody is. But now we got a 5-on-5 engage, and with the boss aggroed, this could get ugly quick. I expect to see everybody pop everything quickly here. Jaina getting low, Thrall getting low. There's the Sunder, followed up by a nice 3-man. Ooh, that 3-man ley line into a 3-man ring is going to delete 3 people on the side of third string. Make that 4 and give a huge advantage to NinjaHood. 30 seconds with a boss. And a nuke if they'll go back there and just pick up that nuke real quick. Because you're not going to get the fall stat, guys. Grab the nuke, push it in. Oh, but meantime, fire bats and a pair of catapults. Not catapults, but this map's catapults are on the core. Doesn't look like they're going to quite get... I mean, they'll eventually get the shield down. Probably not anytime soon. Dahaka is back to clear them. And the rest of NinjaHood is pushing with this boss. I do not expect them to get the keep here. This should only be keep wall. That boss is pretty low. Nuke's already been deployed. And that goes the wall. And I would expect to watch NinjaHood back out. Nope. They are back as 5, and they may actually push in now that Dahaka has rejoined that fight, but no, they are going to back out. Falstad, meanwhile, top lane is going to get this top lane fort. So good decision making on the side of NinjaHood so far this game. Third string is doing their best, but NinjaHood does have their level 16s first, and they just picked up a set of fire bats. Vala getting really low. Ariel healing for all she's worth. Leyline followed by Ring. Not going to pick up anybody this time with the Ring, but Vala does end up going down anyway. And that's also going to be Ariel going down, and they actually could potentially finish here. Laser beam coming out. Nope, that's going to be a dead... Excuse me. All right, so we got 2 for 1 so far, 2 for 2. Arthas going down as well. Chasing on both the Medivh, and that's going to be a dead Medivh before he can get through, leaving only Mouth and Jaina up. And it looks like third string is looking to kill both the Mouth and the Jaina if they possibly can. I don't know that they're going to catch them. And that keep is left with a sliver of health. Oh, and 4 nukes are up and available, and only 2 members of NinjaHood are alive right now. As my good friend Shiz told us one day in a scrim, if you have 4 nukes and the way to the core is open, you can just win. But Vala taking a ton of damage here. Dahaka burrowing in. That's a dead Vala. That will give the top nuke over to NinjaHood. I do... Ooh, alright. Falstad using Hinterland Blast to kind of cause some damage. Both teams sitting on their 16s. There's some talents to just take a look at. Murden did go into his stunning leap, heavy impact. So that's another stun on the side of third string. But Jaina is going to be able to successfully pick up this nuke now. So 3 nukes to 1. Let's see what they do with it. Alright, so NinjaHood starting that top boss and looking to push with it. Is third string pushing bottom lane? I would not be surprised if that was the case. And we might have a race on our hands. Top lane, NinjaHood's going to have 1 nuke plus a boss and a barely alive fort. Bottom lane, third string is going to have 2 mercenary camps, 3 nukes, and no keep. So Dahaka is back to try and protect. This could be game. If not, it's going to be really close. Alright, 1 nuke in, 2 nuke in, 3 nuke in. That is game. Alright, 3 nukes at the end of the game is all you apparently need to finish that game off. That is going to be third string beating NinjaHood 2 games to 0.